In today's show, we're taking a look at the Mcfarlane Toys Spawn Collection Omega Spawn. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back. You won't believe the kind of Saturday that I'm having. Yes, today is Saturday. I went to go cut my hair. Curiosity killed the cat. I walked into my local Target. And as usual, the local Target never has anything that Mcfarlane puts out. I've already sent out 6 posts on my Instagram complaining to Mcfarlane that he needs to do a better job auditing Target and their shelvings, but that's a different story. So lo and behold, I decided to go to the collectibles section, and I don't have to wait until November 3rd. Here he is, Omega Spawn. So before I begin, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Follow me there. I've been posting some toy photography. Don't like Instagram? Follow me on the Twitter. I am Red, your host. Let's jump right into this. Was I ever excited? This video was actually going to go out earlier this morning, but you guys know that I was working on the on the West Coast with the whole hurricane situation. So I'm kind of still on duty, kind of not, still helping out and things like that. But before we jump in, guys, want to answer some questions first. I don't show the boxes because I like to do a review the way I like to see it. Let's jump into the meat and potatoes. I'm not a box guy. Usually when I watch other people's reviews, I kind of forward their box scene. I'm not interested in the box. I'm not there to see the box. I'm there to see the action figure. But with that said, just to answer some of your questions, I didn't have any haters on my DMs, which are always open. Had some people asking me why I don't show the box or the code or anything like that. However, on this action figure, I'm making a little bit of an exception because look at this artwork of this guy. Is this amazing or what? I'm going to just raise the camera a little bit so you guys can see. Also, for you guys to know, if you're loving the new angle, that's because I bought this tripod that is specifically designed versus the other tripod I had, which is a tabletop, which put me up here in my desk or in my studio, like I like to call it. And again, guys, I don't have a dedicated area. Unfortunately, I live in a condo. It's very small, so I can't just leave the studio up. I got to collapse everything before I do videos, get the lighting correcting and all that stuff. But with this new tripod that I got, I'm extremely happy. It's a miniature type, very sturdy tripod that I can put in between the area that I'm in, which is the end of the desk, towards the figure. So that's why you're looking at these angles that are a little bit more lower inside the cave. So thank you for some of you pointing it out and letting me know. I appreciate it. So enough of that. Let's jump in with this guy. And like usual, Mcfarlane doesn't give us anything else, but gives us this. And I did find this guy at my local Target, so I didn't have to wait till November 3rd. Not sure about this scuffle there on the stand, but then again, we don't use it. Now, here we go. Pulling this guy out, I didn't mess too much with the articulation because I wanted to do it on camera. But I'm somewhat disappointed because I was thinking him being the oldest living evil Spawn, he would have made him into a mega figure like he did with the Violator. And man, did I struggle with this short desk trying to film that one because, again, like I said, I don't have a dedicated area and I try to get this show off to you guys. But got my trusty measuring. Let me set it up so I can take a quick measurement of what's going on here. I like to more or less get it going to where I think the size might be, and then I will adjust that, as you can see on camera, to almost the top of the head. This is what we're getting, and this is what I got. 8.3. If you guys have anything else other than that, please correct me in the comments. I would have liked this guy to have been as big as the Violator, being that he's a mega figure. So, but I can't complain because just McFarlane blows it out of the park. He needs to focus. I understand he's doing the DC multiverse, and we all love that. We all appreciate it. But if you're going to put your product, McFarlane, put 100%, even more. Put 200%, which you already do. So before the haters start talking, the only thing, McFarlane, this is your product. Give your fans some hands. You know, come on. I know, look at all this plastic. But again, people are not worried about the plastic. In addition to that, McFarlane, you could have made him an articulated jaw as well, but it's not there. It is a top-heavy figure, guys. The whatever this thing is, the cloak that's on his back, whatever he's got on, makes it extremely heavy. So he does tend to want to fall back. It's a very hefty figure. And I'm going to bring him closer here for you guys so we can take a look. Look at that. Look at the details on that. You know, this thing here is what caught my attention. I thought that this, when I first saw the picture, and again, I didn't know much about the Spawn universe. I'm recently getting into it a lot. This reminded me of the whole Dragon Ball Z Broly with his big hair. And that's what I thought this was. And I thought, man, that's cool. This creature's got like Broly hair, but it's not. It's supposed to be, you know, this thing draped over his shoulder, kind of like, you know, fur, but it's not. It's spikes from what I can see here, horns or bones or whatever. But, and guys, extra careful with this figure. None of the spikes are soft plastic. They're all very pointy. They're all very sharp per se. So you will prick your finger here and there. But let's take a look. I'm going to bring him closer so we could take a look. Let's see if I can just zoom in real quickly here. Now, it's very hard now with this tripod since I'm getting more distance now. But I'll bring him in here so you can see that. Let's take the camera back a little bit. And so I'm going to put the face sideways so you guys can see that. And guys, forgive me. I will be learning how to use this tripod a little bit better to get a little bit of distance and things like that. Now, I just felt right now he had the typical McFarlane diaper. As you can see already, he already wants to fall. See, told you. Mine's came a little bit loose in the packaging, but that's okay. I could already see it's the ratchet system. It's a little bit loose. Look at the chains. Would have liked some chains to come with this, so I'll definitely be reaching out to probably Daredevil 19 for chains. I believe he sold me chains the last time, or somebody else from my figure, so I'm going to get him some chains for him. But, or, like I always tell you guys, great opportunity, missed opportunity on McFarlane, but great opportunity for you to make some chains for people to sell online. But overall, this figure looks fantastic. Take a look. Now, this thing, you can see that there. You got the double chains there, but you can see the peg that holds this thing there. So you want to keep squeezing that in there. I don't know, guys. I'm liking this, but like I said, I would have liked him to be towering over Spawn. And I don't know. I'm not disappointed. That doesn't sound like I'm disappointed, because you know what? For some of you guys out there that are doing, which I've been watching lately like crazy, your Godzilla stop motion animation, this could probably be a kaiju that Godzilla can fight as well, because it definitely looks like it. It looks like a kaiju. But enough of that. Let's jump into his articulation. The head can move side to side, as you can see there on the camera. Side to side. Not too much because of this. Lower like that. The arms, they're a little stiff. Remember, I just got them out and wanted to do the video. They're not on the butterfly joint. At least I don't see it there on the video. So you get this and this, but you don't get that. Maybe on this one, yeah, you get a little bit, but it's these spikes that get in the way, or like I call it, they look like the Godzilla dorsal fins. You do get a bicep swivel, but not from the bicep. You get it from the middle of that. Single jointed, as you can see. Single jointed elbows, not double. Ratchet system. Hands do articulate very well. And, you know, McFarlane put the ball bearing with a ratchet system in there. So I'm kind of liking that in there. You do get a lot of waist swivel here. You do get that. So, do you get a big bend? You do, but you get this separation there, guys. So, a lot of people don't like that in there. The diaper is very, very soft. You do get the split with the mechanism that's there. And lo and behold, for such a big figure, you do get a double jointed knees. What I love is that Mcfarlane crafted in the ball joint or the mechanism in there, but mine's is a little loose. As you can see, it does swivel up and down. It does swivel side to side, and the toe articulation. Mine's is extremely loose from the packaging. So again, I don't know if it was returned or not. I don't care. I'm having it. Some guy told me on my comments, which I really love when folks let me know, put a little Mod Podge on them and it'll keep them from falling. So give me a second. Let me put them off camera just to make them straight so he doesn't keep falling. Get the mechanism going here. And like I said, it is a hefty figure. It's very heavy, very top heavy. So now he doesn't want to stand. I hate when it does that. Sometimes I really don't like when I have to articulate the figures. Not because I don't want to do it for you, because definitely that's what you're here for. And I know there's a lot of review channels out there. But when the figures decide to not cooperate and not stay still, yeah, I like that pose. It's pretty cool. Might use that for the toy photography. I know I just zoomed in. I'm messing around with the tripod and the camera. So with that said, guys, I actually like them because definitely have a story written that once I saw this figure that I started writing for stop motion, at least for Spawn. So I got an idea what I can do with something like this. But overall, I like the figure. I like the look. Love everything about it. I really, really do. Just would have wished it was a little bit bigger like that. About that size, just like the Violator, which is pretty huge. As a mega figure or supposed mega figure. So let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. And if you like today's review, guys, don't forget to hit the like, hit the notification bell to get notified when I post. Most importantly, guys, what you guys have been doing, and I'm very thankful to all the new subscribers who are helping me out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So with that said, I have no further information or review about this character. So I do thank you for watching. So this is Red, and me and Omega, we're going to go ahead and we are out.